Alright, well this is Max Payne 3. I'm gonna let this run. So if you've watched the streams, you've seen this part, and you've seen this whole chapter and the next chapter, but unfortunately with lots and lots of encoding overloads. I lowered a lot of settings, so hopefully we don't... I tested it, I did a lot of testing to see if I got more frame drops, and I didn't. So hopefully we're all good. And I can stream now, normally.
Looked like Passos had brought us to the right place. That was the chopper the Commando Sombra used to escape the nightclub attack. If Fabiana wasn't around here, then at least someone that knew where she was had to be. Here I was, some hopped-up gringo a long way from home, making trouble the only way I knew. As the weather worsened, I caught a glimpse of the rusted shells of previous lives that had been lived out here in this swampy shithole, and I wondered if I would end up the same way, or what would happen to that girl I was supposed to protect. I had no idea what lay ahead, and as much as part of me would rather be anywhere else, I knew this was where I had to be. I felt responsible. I just had to fix the situation, right here.
Luckily I don't have to look for as many collectibles now either, which is good.
I couldn't understand them, but I didn't have to. Cheap hoods are the same from here to Timbuktu. The slab of meat on the boat was clearly the boss. Serrano, they called him. And it seemed that our suspicions were correct. Fabiana was here, somewhere further ahead. I had to find her quickly and quietly if possible. Last thing I wanted was a party with these clowns.
Oh! Uh-oh. Oh, damn it. This is already not off to a good start. For some reason I wasn't bullet timing. Huh. It's like a little delayed. Alright, whatever.
I kept moving toward the signs of life, rubbing them out as I went along. I'd seen enough to know that Fabiana was at least alive, if not exactly well.
Not well
Her
at all.
captors didn't look like they were quite the kind and
Fucking
gentle type.
ravaged,
I
actually.
had to find that room quickly.
Vai se fuder, cara! Vai tomar no meio do cu! Eu vou te meter bala, hein? Vá se fuder, porra!
You sure like pointing those guns around.
Você tá aí? Você tem um cigarro? Mata aquele filho da puta! Vou ficar feliz de matar, cuzão! Você tá morto agora! Morto!
Phew! Phew!
I didn't want to think about what would be happening on that video feed now. Just my own imminent cameo.
Oh, that's
They
right.
probably made their ransom notes from the same glossy magazines they used to select their victims. This was a second request for payment. The best of intentions at the stadium weren't enough to cover it.
I just like to imagine them, like, using a glue stick to get all of those on.
If only I could have taken
Oh,
something
what's up?
for the humidity.
Cashlev? Is that how you say it? Cashlev? What's up?
The room I'd seen was somewhere up ahead. I had to keep moving. I hoped that I'd find Fabiana sooner than later, if at all.
The B key is to turn off the flashlight. Alright. This stream is already going considerably better than the last one. You're fine? Good to hear. Good to hear. Oh! Fine is always better than bad. Oh, that was close. Might as well take the pills. Ooh. Oh god, they're all over there. Pew pew. The silencers in this game sound really good. I like they're satisfying. Blind fire is actually useless in this game. Blind fire is like the "oh god, I'm panicking" button.
That was the chair that she had been held in. I had just missed them.
Oh, camera. Nothing? Max got nothing to say about it?
She was on the move. If they'd finally decided to kill her, I wasn't doing anything to persuade them otherwise.
I'm glad I figured out my encoding issues, because I love this game, and it was definitely affecting my enjoyment.
There she was, right in front of me. The drunk fool in me wanted to make a play. But I had just about enough sense to know that I'd end up with another dead girl in my arms if I did.
Yep, so that means it's time to make a play. Anyways. Oh, get back in cover. I see him. This game is so much easier than the first two games for the sole reason that your guns shoot where you're pointing them. Inaccuracies with your guns is interesting, but it's more frustrating more often than not.
I opened the door to the next circle of this low-rent hell.
Ooh. I want this. I'm not sure why I want it, but I want it. Ooh. Oh no, 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 no! Did he just shoot himself? Is that what happened there? He looked like he was getting ready to shoot me, and then he just kind of stopped. Newspaper. Yeah, it's not saying anything because I've already done this part. But now I'm just,
It didn't look like the damp had gotten to them.
now I'm just, playing the game without dropping 8 billion frames because of encoding overloads. Oh god, Max, are you okay, bud? Oh! He doesn't like the staircase. I'm making my way through the game much, much faster. Now that I'm not looking for stuff everywhere. Oh god, Jesus Christ. Oh, bullseye. Oh, damn it. Oh, they like sped up time without my permission.
I hadn't seen Fabiana in a worrying amount of time, but at least I wasn't following a trail of her fingers.
I didn't mean to hit the H key. I hit the H key to roll. Because rolling gets you through those walking segments a little faster.
I had to keep on going across the docks.
Man, Sam, it's not Sam like who voices him. But the guy that voices Max is such a good voice actor.
There they were. I had the feeling I'd been running one step behind ever since I got to this country. And maybe a few years before that as well.
That's why you don't always get up. That's why it's sometimes good to just take a nap. Oh gosh. Sorry. I think I'm finally getting over my sickness, and it's translated into just tons and tons of coughing. Man, Max vibrates pretty aggressively on little staircases. Oh, what? That was not fair. Man, I did that man a service by killing him then and there. I would assume getting blown up is much worse than just getting shot in the head very quickly. Alright, I got through that pretty quick. 17 minutes. Uh-oh. Oh, there's an encoding overload. That's not that bad though. That's not a gameplay encoding overload.
Max? Max? You alright? What's going on? Where's Fabiana?
They took her in a boat. That way. Straight ahead.
Okay, don't worry. Hang on.
Boy, did I need to hang on. The whole operation was slipping out of our grip. I was an overconfident chump who'd gone into the jungle alone.
Oh, I totally forgot about this section.
Scar? Alive?
How much longer? I don't know.
Jesus Christ! Coming in our flank!
All right.
Man, I could not hit that guy.
Jump behind us, Passos.
Shoot him, Max! I don't know why Max fucking just watches this.
Another one down.
Porra! That's them, ain't it? Fabiana's boat is in the front! We'll lose it! Porra, essa! Bora essa Keep after them!
And here we go. Max fucking Payne.
Fuck!
They're running interference. There's another boat blocking us from Fabiana.
Shit!
Jesus Christ.
Seer, stay on that boat. Give it some throttle.
Fucking assholes!
Fucking assholes.
We need to get past that decoy boat.
Shit! Grenade! Grenade!
Down. Doesn't look so good.
Fuck, man! One of the engines is gone! Give me a second!
A second is about all we got.
Easy! Fucking...
Beep 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 beep. Beep, boop, 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 boop.
Over there, man! Over there!
I got it. We're making progress.
We need 2 more time!
Don't get that started. We're gonna die in this swamp.
I nearly got it! Keep them back!
Things just explode even if you don't shoot them.
I got it! I got it!
I knew you could do it.
Oh,
Very cool.
Hey, you see that? Shit, look out! More of them! Shit!
that truck went fucking crazy. Damn. Oh wow, I sniped the driver.
Hey! Hey, that's them! We're back!
Nice job. I'm sure they missed us. That's us on your right. Look out. Get in that boot. Damn it.
Fucking idiot.
Hey, I got an idea. Hold on!
Ah, shit.
Fucking look over here!
Just drive. Push it.
I can catch Fabiana's boat if you get these guys out of our path!
So it's not so much I'm getting shot from the direction it's showing me. It's more that's where the bullets are coming from. You better shoot them before they shoot you.
Tourist office should get a load of this.
Man, they know all about it. Shows a different campaign.
Bop.
Fast, assholes. The place was crawling. How many guys they got?
How many poor kids want nice sneakers? It ain't hard to hire.
That's way too
Hey,
real.
we're on them again!
See Fabian? Move up on them.
All right. I'll get us a little closer.
Close in.
Just give me a second. comes down to more than willpower. Get me next to them. Gonna hit the pier.
Shit. And then he fucking Max Payne's. So yeah, you only have to shoot 5 and then it stops. I don't know why she just doesn't jump out of the boat right here.
Passos! Try it, man. Shit.
Like if she just flopped out of the
Fabiana had
boat,
slipped through my fingers for a second
they would have her.
time. Another habit I didn't want or need.
It's close. We almost had her. Damn.
I don't think we ever had much of a chance. No one told us they had an entire goddamn army.
I don't think anybody knew. Crazy shit.
Yeah. It's all crazy, pal. Non-stop insanity. Thought I left all this shit behind. Easy gig, you said. What a fool I was to get involved in this madness.
Or Max. I couldn't believe I watched this already. I can't believe he smoked that cigarette. That's the first time you ever see Max smoke, ever.
Get up, bro. Max. Wake up, Max. Come on. Get up, you big bastard. Come on.
I'm up.
Yeah? You don't look up.
Just give me a second, will you? Really not feeling too good.
Hey, Max, what is it with you and interior design? Huh? You really know how to give a place a great lived-in feel, huh? This is beautiful.
Fuck off with the fucking wisecracks. Really, I'm not in the mood.
Okay, sorry, bro. The boss wants to see us, so let's go, come on. Take your time, man. Fucking unbelievable. Jesus.
I heard that.
Oh, give me a second. I'm not feeling so good.
Bom dia.
Rockstar made Max the most fucking punished character ever.
E o senhor bem pontual,
Tudo
não?
bem.
He's so much more depressed in this game.
Sir. We risked our lives several times over trying to save.
I know. I just wish I knew what was happening and why.
Yes, who has it in for our family? I mean, just because we are rich and happy, is that a good reason to hate us? I do a lot of good in this town. A lot.
This is hell for me. As I told you yesterday, when I get Fabiana back, I think I will move us to Miami or Geneva. It feels like nothing good can come from living in Sao Paulo right now.
I hope you're not giving up on our city, Senor Branco. Listen, we will catch the man. You have my word on that.
Listen to Mr. Becker, brother. Yes, these are tough times, but we have been through it before. Like when Father died.
Father had a heart attack visiting a brothel. Yeah, it was humiliating, embarrassing for sure. But now this is different. This is the end for me.
Well, she's not dead. Maybe we'll be lucky and get her back safe soon.
I can almost guarantee it, if you do as I ask.
Maybe.
Be strong, brother. For your wife. I know this has been tough on you, but things will get better. For all of us. Hmm? Marcelo, pasos in my helicopter. This way.
Sure.
Mr. Becker,
Senhor?
let us give you a ride.
Bom. Até logo, Senhor Branco. And may I say, you would be best served se contratar profissionais e não esses amadores pés de chinelo.
Goodbye, Mr. Baker.
Até logo, Senhor Branco.
I had so many plans, Max.
Didn't we all?
I was born into great fortune. Sometimes it feels like I have done nothing apart from being a rich man in a poor country. The men I talk to, they only see money. Now my wife. I am not naive. She does not love me for my body.
Well, despite your good fortune, you're still a decent man.
Am I? I don't know. I try to be. But maybe I'm just another rich fool, just like the rest of my friends.
Com licença. Tem uma ligação para o senhor, um policial chamado Sr. da Silva.
Diga que eu ligo mais tarde.
Sim.
Another bent cop wanting a pension contribution. Do you think a pile of shit feels popular because it's surrounded by flies? Look at me. I'm a mess.
O que está acontecendo? Meu Deus! Sim, pode entrar!
Senhor, temos um problema. O sistema de segurança foi desativado.
I can see that! We got men entering the building, and the office won't lock down.
Posso?
Claro que pode.
It's not working. There's a way to reboot the system. If I can get to the server room, I should be able to get everything back online.
Strange. You pay a couple $1 million, and you expect to push a button to be able to make all your problems go away. All I got was some useless junk and a bit of false confidence. I'm done, Max.
Sir, let us handle this. You stay in your office, lock yourself in. Do not answer the door unless you know it's me. Let's go.
I should be able to override the system if I could just get to the server room.
What's going on?
Nothing to worry about. Everything's fine. Get down behind the desk now, both of you.
I wasn't ready. Oh god. Got him. Got him.
Max! Max!
Yeah, it's safe. Come on. We need to get you to the server room. Let's go.
Por que não posso ficar aqui com você debaixo da mesa?
Let's go. Come on.
Okay, I'm coming.
He's so upset.
The real security guards had been run off, paid off, or bumped off. That left us. It wasn't a fantastically comforting thought.
Rodrigo's waiting!
Is his name no?
That was the office Victor used at Fabricas Bronco. Victor's office had
What?
second son written all over it, half the size of Rodrigo's and a tenth as fancy. Marcelo's must have been a box in the basement.
There we go.
This code should get us into the boardroom. Okay.
Glad to see the security system is keeping the right people out.
Oh shit! What the hell?
Bam! All five down just like that.
Are we dead?
No such
Oh my god, this fucking guy.
It's through here. Come over here. here? It doesn't look like you're shooting at one of the bad guys.
I am.
Please!
He's so panicky. It's like, God damn it.
Past those cubicles.
He's like, after you. After you, Max. I don't want to fucking go up there. It's fucking horrifying.
These clowns were the same guns for hire who jumped our exchange at the stadium. Craccia Prado, the Black Badge. Right-wing paramilitary chumps protecting whoever paid the most. I guess that made them more like me than I cared to admit. Were they just looking for another payday, or did their business with the Broncos run deeper?
Oh! Oh! You bitch.
Hey, we're good to go. Let's get that server back online.
Can we just spend a few more minutes? Make sure they're all gone?
Come on, don't worry. I got your back. Poor kid was scared shitless, but I thought we'd seen the worst of it.
Okay. The server room is just down here.
Max is a good guy.
Doing good, come on.
Hey? I didn't think I'd have a day like this when I wake up in the mornings.
Wish I could say the same thing. Fact was, I'd gotten used to protecting Bronco in the big bad world. We hadn't anticipated a siege situation here, hadn't prepared for it. I couldn't tell the kid that. Something told me these guys didn't have security clearance.
Oh. All right. God damn it. Oh. That was close. Nice. I remember there was at least one more painkiller in this office. Yep.
Max!
Oh, two more. What do you know?
Come on, move. You gonna be able to fix this or what?
In a few minutes, eh? I should be able to reboot the system, get all the components back online.
What about Bronco's office? That's all I care about.
You should be able to lock us down, eh? If this works.
All right, whatever you're doing, do it quick. I'm gonna make a sweep of the building and then get back to Rodrigo's. The security system was back online. Things might be a little tougher for our fan club from here on in. Seemed like breaching the perimeter had been no more difficult than strolling through the front gates. But hey, Who needs a Trojan horse when the alarm is down and your standing army is a dame, a dork, and a drunk? Bronco's office overlooked the atrium. I could check in and make sure he hadn't checked out.
Max is really hard on himself.
Max! Your guy's working on the security system now, sir.
It just came on.
Okay, good. Then lock yourself down. Stay put. Let us take care of these guys down here. Once they realize they can't get to you, they should back off.
Max, try not to completely destroy the place.
Let's just concentrate on staying alive. Sir!
There it went. He was tucked up safe. Now I needed to make it to the lobby to complete my sweep of the building, for what that was worth.
Painkillers.
They could replace these on Monday morning.
Geez, 33 bullets in this stupid pistol? Marcelo looks like a fucking tool in that picture.
Poor girl was dead. Shot through the head by some hero fighting the rich one lonely secretary at a time.
Oh shit! Okay, it's already putting me in, automatically putting me in cover. I really like how enemies' guns go off even after they're dead as long as they're pulling the trigger. That is not what I wanted. Wow, that was easy. I'm playing on hard.
It looked like we'd seen the worst of it. The elevator would take me back up to Rodrigo's office where we could wait the rest of it out.
At least the elevator still works.
I didn't know what the hell I was gonna find up there, but I sensed it wasn't gonna be a stripper bursting out of a cake.
Senor Branco! Senor Branco! I can't get through to him. Ever since the security door is triggered, he hasn't made a sound.
Rodrigo, it's Max. Open up. Can you hear me?
Eu já tentei.
Senor Branco, open up! I'm gonna try to get in there from the roof. You find the security guard and get the hell out of here.
Yes.
I knew there was another way in upstairs for the helipad, the little luxury runaround that kept the rich looking down on the poor literally as well as metaphorically.
Rodrigo? Rodrigo? Rodrigo?
Of course, he was dead. Clean, one shot, a professional job. I began to look for clues. I couldn't get playback on one of the cameras and it looked like the disc was missing. Someone in this building was trying to keep things low-key. But then why had everyone else come driving through the goddamn wall? Fabiana. Even if the man who employed me was dead, his wife was still out there. Maybe she could be saved. Maybe some good would... Picking the photo from the broken fragments, something caught my eye. Figures.
I kind of like how his internal monologue gets cut short because he dropped this stupid fucking photo.
Only blind luck it meant the blast wasn't fatal. If I'd been out for any longer, the smoke would have gotten me. Perfect. If I wasn't immolated, I was gonna get crushed to death.
Max has a strange sense of humor.
Look at me. I've been contracted to protect two people. One was being held in some hole. The other was sitting at his desk with a bullet in his head. And the company that had its logo on my paycheck was melting on top of my head. Shit. If I survived this, it'd be a victory for gross incompetence. The kid hadn't made it. Fuck. I had to make this corpse-looting coward pay. Getting his gun was more than just expediency.
Man, this is a tragic ass character. He didn't deserve to die.
Rodrigo or not, Fabricas Bronco is falling apart quite literally.
Oh man.
Despite his manners, I'd done him a favor.
We were doing so good about encoding overloads up until just then.
Rodrigo closed multi-million-dollar deals. It looked like a fiery hellhole.
I like how their hats pop off.
The last bunch of guys who tried to kill me might have had an idea.
Where is Max planning on going from here?
So much for a lazy Sunday afternoon. My next trip would be a high wire act with a fiery pit for a safety net. It was nice that no one was shooting at me for a change, but I'd take shot in the head over a slow roast on a spit any day of the goddamn week. Someone up ahead was hurt pretty bad. If he didn't die before I got to him, I might get some answers. Hey! Why? Why Rodrigo Bronco?
Why? What?
Why did you come to kill Rodrigo Bronco?
Came to kill you! Because of what you did to us! You killed so many of us!
What reason did this poor bastard have to lie? He would be dead from shock or loss of blood in half an hour, even if I didn't leave him there to burn. Where's Fabiana?
What?
Fabiana Bronco, where is she?
That Comando Sombra got her! Up the hill!
Then it was up the hill for me, I guess, where the gang held sway. I had to try to figure out who was using these angry paramilitary clowns as some kind of front to kill Rodrigo.
This dude is fucking ravaged. Poor guy.
I was a mess. Rodrigo Bronco was dead. Fabiana was held hostage. I had no idea who was behind any of this. I felt like a fool. I was a sweaty, gray-haired mess. This place, well, this place was gonna kill me too. I could see that now. I decided that I was gonna die sober, not drunk. At least then I would see who shot me.
I like how he just falls over.
It was time to take back control from whoever was out to get me. And if I didn't flush them out, at least my midlife crisis would confuse them enough so they did something stupid. It was the only hope I had. I knew I wasn't thinking straight. I'd been drinking and popping painkillers for years. I had a liver like a French goose and skin like red leather. Well, it wasn't perfect. In fact, it wasn't much good at all, but it was gonna have to do.
It's
At
so
least I was
fucking
facing in
bad.
the right direction.
He missed so much.
Tá ligando, hein? Alô?
Hello, Victor.
Max? Max, you're alive?
Of course I'm alive.
We did not know this. We are lost, Max. Our brother was everything to us.
I understand. Listen, I'm sorry about your loss. Both of you. Rodrigo was a good man. I failed him. But I was tricked.
What happened, Max?
I don't know.
Some guys from the Crush of Prado came into the building downstairs, so while me and the security guard were dealing with them, an assassin must have come in and executed your brother. At least that's how I think it happened.
No, you killed him, Poha. You killed my brother.
What are you talking about? I understand you're upset, but please, why the hell would I do that?
To get his money, to take his money.
How am I getting his money, Marcelo? Please, think. I worked my ass off for your family. I saved your life twice, or more. Right now, I'm going to get Fabiana.
Where is she? Where is Fabiana, eh?
She's in a place called Nova Esperanza.
How do you know this, Max?
One of the Crotch of Prado told me just before he died.
Please, bring our sister-in-law back to us, Max. Our family is being torn apart.
All of his head touching is like so real too. I buzzed my head a couple times in my life, and like I touched my head a lot just because I could feel it.
So I guess I was finally about to go and experience the other side of Sao Paulo firsthand. The bit people try to ignore. The unpleasant memory they try to obliterate with cocktails and helicopters and parties and lines of blow, like rich fools the world over. I was a day off the sauce for the first time in years and knew I was due a hangover sent direct from Mother Nature.
I got copyright claimed for this song because I streamed this part already, and I streamed this part and uploaded it to YouTube, and this song got claimed because this is a real song that isn't just from this game. So
I had no idea
that's
where
fun.
the hell I was gonna go, so
But,
I decided to head straight for the street party that seemed to be
hopefully
raging.
me talking
Either
over the
that or some
song
other fool
will
got
not
there
get me
before and
copyright
now is
claimed,
being
but it
ritually
probably still will.
I've had better
Because
ideas,
copyright
but then
claims
I've
are
also
always
had
really
worse
dumb.
ones, like accepting this job in the first place.
Max is fucking stands out so much. That shirt is so dumb too.
E aí, gringo?
Get lost, kid.
Eu me amarro nos States. Você precisa de ajuda, senhor?
Speak English?
Aham, falo sim, sem problema.
I need to know if you ever seen this girl, Fabiana. Come here for a second. Look at her.
I know lots of girls. Sexy. Come on, come on. This way.
Where are you going? Wait a minute. Down there?
Isso.
Can you tell if they're troublemakers by their shoes? This song is so stupid.
This way, come on.
This way, come on! That voice is so familiar. I know that voice from some other voice
I found
actor.
myself a tour guide.
Here goes Max. Oh, am I in control finally? For all of like 3 seconds before I just get my shit
The way
kicked
I see
in.
it, there's two types of people. Those who spend their lives trying to build a future, and those who spend their lives trying to rebuild the past. For too long, I've been stuck in between. Hidden in the dark. What was I really doing walking in there with my bad haircut and ridiculous shirt? Was I there to make something right? Or was I just using a messed up situation to indulge myself, grasping at some desperate delusion of control? Maybe the two went hand in hand more than I care to admit.
Do you see that person over there? That person just like busted into that house, and then you heard a gunshot, and that was it. That's all you heard. Or something breaking. Oh, Popeye! I wonder what I got copyright claims for, for in this game. There's so much that could have happened.
I had stumbled into some kind of street party. This was the kind of reality Americans paid top dollar to see. Slums had become tourist attractions, places where yuppies could gawk at the endless spirit of the poor from the inside of their bulletproof buses. I felt dumb and exposed. I missed the booze. Not that it mattered, sober or drunk, I was hardly undercover. I stood out in this place like a streetwalker in a monastery.
And then he gets bullied. Poor Max. Max is a tragic character. He even gets bullied at parties.
Como que você sai entrando aqui assim? Anda, anda, vai pra lá.
What do you need, guys? What do you
O que
need?
você tá fazendo aqui? Eu tô te perguntando. Eu te chamei aqui, porra.
Easy, pal, easy.
Ah, então. Você é americano de merda.
Look, I didn't mean any offense.
Me dá só uma razão pra eu não te matar, seu americano burro. Ah,
Desculpa, amigo, por favor.
passa tudo que você tem, viado. Pega o dinheiro dele, pega o dinheiro dele. Ah, relojão, hein? Passa aqui. Dá logo. Dá logo.
No person would ever be this calm with a gun right to their head in this place.
All things considered, I was gonna have to look on this as a good outcome. I was deep in gang territory. These kids were raised hating clowns like me. Middle-income ass-kickers who protected the rich by shooting kids like them. First day off the sauce, and somehow I'd still ended up in the gutter.
Ugh, come on. Just let me move at a normal speed, please. I hate moving this slow.
If there was one thing I'd learned since I've been here, it was that Brazilians came out of the womb kicking a ball. And for kids like these, it was their one legal chance at a ticket out of here.
Pô, que isso, é a coisa mais simples. Vai lá, mostra pra ele. Você escolhe dos...
Max's face is so fucked up too.
Fala inglês. I'm a little lost. Perdido? Onde és tu?
Tá no lugar errado, rapá.
Não compreende. I need a phone, a telephone.
Bora.
Publico.
A gente não é centro de informação turística, não.
Well, they weren't gonna help me. And who could blame them? I was a dumb American in a place where dumb Americans were less popular than the clap. If I was gonna find my way out of this mess, I was on my own.
It's either moving slow or having another cutscene. Yeah, this game has that problem a lot. That's. I feel like that's the reason why a lot of people didn't like Max Payne 3 as much as the first two.
The irony was not lost on me.
Although I do still love it.
Sobriety was no use to me dead.
I still really love Max Payne 3. Even though I don't think it necessarily should have a 3 after it. I think it's more of a reimagining.
In more ways than I could possibly explain.
I know you. At the disco, with the gun. Yeah, you had hair back then and better clothes. Anders Dedling from Steele, North Dakota. Why on earth are you here?
Well,
I love this clown.
What are you doing here?
We came to help the cause. See, after I retired, my wife, she said I had to do something. And well, you know, I always loved kids, so I got involved in Angels of the Hill. Oh, it's a great cause, and they're really great folk, and, well, now we come down twice a year to help inoculate the children of the favelas. Yeah, simply
what does that even mean? What's inoculating the children of the favelas mean?
Coming in a couple of days.
Aren't you afraid?
I was a cop for 25 years. And granted, Steele ain't San Paulo, but, you know, I seen things. And people are the same everywhere, good, bad, indifferent.
Listen, have you heard anything about a woman, about 28, rich? She was kidnapped. I heard she was being held around here.
No.
All right, well, good luck.
All right, you too. You look like you need it.
Jeez, you got every achievement?
Hey, I'll say a prayer for you.
To get every achievement, don't you have to, like, do all the stupid
Another
grinds?
life lesson I didn't want.
I'm not down for that. I beat the game on a old school mode, and that's the most I've done with this game. Oh, encoding overload. I don't know why I got that. That was unfortunate. I don't know. Everything? That sounds not fun at all. That sounds tedious. I don't even think this game has achievements on not Steam, because I'm not playing this on Steam. I'm playing it on a Rockstar or whatever. Rockstar's horrible game manager.
I hoped this classy-looking establishment would have a phone so I could call Passos. Either that or a gun so I could shoot myself and save these kids the bother.
Hey, that telephone?
Telefone, vai lá no fundo, ó. Segue em frente.
When you're stuck in a foreign country and you don't know the words for reverse charges, and you're in some lonely skin joint in the middle of some
hardcore is the only challenging mode? I thought old school was supposed to be harder than hardcore.
Call yourself a bodyguard, then you know you're a loser.
Hey, Matt, can I buy you a beer?
Do I know you?
I don't think so.
Look, if you're gonna shoot me, to make it quick, I'm a little busy.
If I was going to shoot you, I wouldn't waste a beer.
Wait, come on. I'm trying to dry out a bit, so just a soda, please.
Sure. Why don't you go sit down? Guaraná pra ele, chopp pra mim. Bem gelado.
I didn't play on. I just went straight to old school because as cool as Last Man Standing is as a mechanic, I like not having it more than anything else.
I want to tell you that.
Yeah, well.
Wilson da Silva. Very good to meet you.
Nice to meet you, I think.
Although you'll forgive me if I promise
okay.
never to employ you as my bodyguard.
Yeah, then hardcore doesn't seem like it'd be very
Did a great
hard.
job watching after Rodrigo Bronco.
Fuck you.
You were set up.
The whole reason this game is easy is because of Last Man Standing.
Let me ask you something.
And because the guns actually shoot where you point them. Because, you know, they don't do that in the old games.
He's a real sweetheart.
Yeah, you sure put his gang out of business. But don't worry, those guys, they're a small fry. This is the guy I'm interested in. Neves. And this is his little buddy here. Milo Hegel. They work for this vigilante group, Crasha Preto.
Yeah, I know him.
Well, they're very popular with right-wing politicians, like Victor Bronco.
Victor
now,
Bronco?
You see, many years ago, he helped clear some villages on a bit of land. Rodrigo Bronco.
I would think hardcore is like you get shot twice and you go down, which is just like the old games. Except in the old games you don't have Last Man Standing no matter what. Because they're old and good.
I knew you were involved in that business. You know, I wanted to investigate that, but I got an order to blame it on some local street kids instead. Tell me, what happened there?
Nothing. We simply went to hand over some cash to this guy's clowns for a ransom exchange when this guy's clowns jumped us and they shot everybody.
Wow.
Apart from you and your boy Passos.
Wow.
That's right. We had to shoot our way out of there.
They let you go. It's okay, it's a little weird right now. But I know that Victor Bronco is involved in all this. I just don't know how or why. And I know that the UFE are involved in all this as well, but I just don't know how or why. And you know what's gonna happen? The moment is gonna come along when I put all these pieces together, and at that moment, someone is gonna come along and put a bullet in my head. Anyway, listen. I think you might want this.
I like the comic strips from the first two games a lot more than the cutscenes in this
Bronco
game.
You've come looking for? I think she's up the hill.
So why don't you just go get her?
I don't know. I'm a cop. I mean, I'll fight corruption. I'll stand up to the rich and dumb, but if I go up that hill right now, I'll be dead in 3 minutes or less. Maybe you too, Max. You're in the jungle now.
You're in the jungle now.
Appears.
If you survive the next hour, let's speak. You help me. And I'm gonna do what I can to help you. Good luck.
I didn't know what to make of what this guy had just told me. What was true and what was just someone else's convenient bullshit. Then some less than friendly locals came in and found me in the wrong mood to party.
I like the comic strips because it's so much more stylized. I mean, they try to do stylized stuff with the cutscenes, like with that little effect there, but
no comprende.
It's not as special. The first two Max Payne games were special because of the comic strips.
For you? Tell you what I got. I got a gun, and if anybody thinks they're gonna take it from me, they'd be dead wrong.
This game does a very good job of keeping the spirit of Max Payne, though. Yeah, the whole reason Max Payne 3 is so much easier than the other games is because your gun shoots where you point it. That's really the whole reason. The only reason the first game has cutscenes is because Remedy said they were able to make the characters look better by drawing them instead of in-game. Well, I mean, even if that's the reason, it's way better than cutscenes just because of how it looks incredible. And it was so memorable, too. It's like, yeah, the character models in Max Payne 1 looked really, really bad. But the comic scene made it, the comics made it look much more like noir. which is, you know, the whole theme of those games. It makes it feel more like a some like crime scene investigation story, where this is really not that at all. Shit, I missed the H key to switch my aiming. And even though this game totally ditches that theme, I think it's fine. This is a Rockstar game, not a Remedy game. And they did a pretty good job of making a Max Payne game.
Soldier. You're American? Oh, jeez, buddy. Am I glad to see you? Oh, fuck me. I've been coming to this shithole town for the last 5 years. It's like a fucking insane asylum. But it's got the cheapest pussy in the world. Fuck me. I mean,
You're in a cat house in the slum, pal, doing who knows what.
I'm a businessman, bro. And they were fully legal in this country. I think.
Played some Alan Wake, haven't finished it, haven't played Quantum Break because it was only on the Windows Store. I don't know if it's moved to anywhere else, but
Have a nice day.
I don't feel like dealing with the Windows Store. Quantum Break also had an infamously bad release. I'm sure it's better now, but I have Quantum Break is on Steam now. That's good. I might pick that up then, because I really like Alan Wake as well. And I heard that the story in Quantum Break is real dumb, but I heard the gameplay itself is really cool. I heard it's like more time manipulation stuff. Well, yeah, it probably runs great on your PC now that it's on Steam. The game originally wasn't on Steam.
Não sei. Tô vendo porra nenhuma. A gente desce ou não? Foda-se. Isso aí já era, não vale a pena não. É certo.
The fireworks display was clearly in my honor, making sure everyone knew to roll out the red carpet for their surprise guest.
The Windows Store was infamously garbage at first. It probably still isn't great. The Windows Store uses DX12. Yeah, I heard that's like the big quote appeal of the Windows Store, but I've also heard the Windows Store just like breaks everything. Like there are a lot of games that release in like near unplayable states. That was an enemy. Oh, I'm dead. No, I'm not. I shot that guy in the hand and he just fell over. Bam. Oh no! Why did that happen? I got such a bad encoding overload there for no reason. I really gotta upgrade my CPU. The shooting in Quantum Break is really fun. I've heard good things about Quantum Break. Like after the whole Windows Store fiasco with the game, once it released on Steam and was like fixed, I heard it was a really good game. Well, I mean, not really good, but, you know, a fun game. Which is more than enough. Fun games are good games. The guns have an absurd amount of recoil. That's kind of funny. Oh, that guy's having some problems up there. Oh. Uh-oh. Here I go. Whoops. Yeah, Max Payne has always had like no recoil with their guns.
Jesus, what a fucking creep.
Who is he talking about? 3-shot burst fire pistol. After the 3rd shot, the crosshair will be double the size of someone's body? Jesus.
I was getting nowhere fast. The cold turkey was messing with me, like I was looking through another man's eyes. I needed to focus.
I think that "what a creep" line was from the guy I interacted with way earlier. That's pretty funny.
I could hear a woman
Yeah.
screaming. I thought I'd found Fabiana, but instead I'd stumbled across some testosterone fest. A bunch of young punks with guns killing time the only way they knew how. Nova Esperanza wasn't exactly a dinner and movie kind of place. I recognized the hoods who jumped me earlier. I was trying to decide whether to crash this party or turn back, when my natural grace and finesse made the decision for me.
Max always finesses it. Oh, look at the finesse. I like how casually he walks up to that. I can't believe I missed that. I didn't even see him. Worse stealth than Rico Rodriguez? Yeah. They're pretty bad at stealth. Hey, pills. Oh shit. The one-shot kill box is pretty lenient in this game. Oh shit. Oh, get in cover. Oh. What the fuck is he doing? Oh, get up, get up, get up. All right. Is that all of them? No, there's gotta be more. Yeah, right there. I got clipped. I take a lot of fall damage in this game. I just jump off stuff too often. I jump off high things. Yeah, I jump off high things way too often. No pills or anything over here? No? Okay. I don't know how that guy lived. Smash.
Fabiano's market value is falling by the second. I had to get to Serrano before he dumped his stock.
You've got to love cutscenes if you play Quantum Break, because in between each chapter or episode you have a 30-minute cutscene which is real actors film, not in-game. That's kind of neat. That's kind of obscenely long though. That's really long. I mean, I like cutscenes a lot, but it's got to be a good story for me to like the cutscenes. That's kind of neat that it's real actors though.
Different, tougher, more capable. They didn't look like Serrano's boys, but I could tell I was moving up the food chain. I hoped Fabiano wasn't going to be served up come feeding time.
Hey, excuse me. He's just... What the fuck? What's going on over there? Look at, there's just that guy. I'm gonna waste all my ammo on him. Oh.
There was no need to announce my arrival in that part of town. I'd drawn more than enough attention already. That would have to wait. I had more pressing concerns.
Damn it, Max. Isn't that the guy I put like 1,000,000 bullets into? Still? It's because I let him set the firework off. I think that screen flash means I could examine it. I don't think I've ever examined this before. God damn it. I'm restarting a checkpoint. Oh dear.
Say what you want about these hoods. They knew more about branding than a Madison Avenue art director. Tropa Z.
Tropa Z.
Looked like Nova Esperanza had a civil war to add to its long list of reasons not to visit.
Tá faltando uma loira gelada. Você falou que ia buscar, pô. Pô, eu falei que vai ser otário aqui 3 vezes. Vai tomando encher o cu, rapaz. Vai buscar cerveja.
I don't need to shoot them.
Sei lá, os malandros matariam sua mãe por uma trouxa de maconha. Ah, eu não ouço mais tiro.
That was a pretty fun encoding overload. I sure do love encoding overloads more than anything else. Bah! God damn it, again with the fall damage. Maybe I'll play Alan Wake after this. I never finished Alan Wake as much as I liked it. I don't know why. Whew. What a shot, Max.
I was running the risk of becoming too clear-headed.
I finished it. I don't really like it because I found the story too confusing and overcomplicated. Of Alan Wake? I don't know. What I experienced of the story, I experienced a lot of the game too. I followed it pretty well. I liked it a lot too. I've heard Alan Wake's American Nightmare though. I've watched a playthrough of that. That's kind of that story's kind of a mess with Mr. Dark. I think that's his name. I don't even remember the dude's name. There's nothing even in this room. I always forget that there's melee kills in this game, and they're so cool. The fact that it lets you pull the trigger yourself is the best shit. I love that. Oh, I remember this. I remember not knowing where the enemies were and taking tons of shots. That was really sad how I entered this room. What's that rustling? Is that me hitting the grass? Why a melee kill needs you to shoot a weapon? Because killing people's hard with your fists. Like, yeah, you could just knock him out, I guess, but like, what if they wake back up and then jump you? You don't want that. Hitting the guy a couple times and then shooting him is much faster than hitting him so many times that he dies. If the human body is nothing else, it's fucking resilient. Quantum Break has some good ones too. That's good. Interesting melee kills are always good. Good to see. Melee weapons would be so useless in this game. They were useless in the first two Max Payne games too. Oh, Nani? Oh, but they have melee weapons in multiplayer? That's kind of neat. I never played the multiplayer for this game. Oh, I like that. Oh, they're unlocked? That's kind of silly. Learn to punch.
This was gonna be a safe
I wonder if
medical detox.
I got copyright claimed for some song in this game, and I don't know what song it was. Oh yeah, this game doesn't have any grenades, does it? That's strange. The first two games had grenades, and they were extremely useful. I could see them being very useful in this game too, but like in the single player, I don't know why they wouldn't put them in. That's weird. Ugh. Cigarettes, fireworks, propane, tons of drugs.
I couldn't find any clues in this place, so I decided to do my bit for the drugs trade.
I'm really surprised that they made Max smoke in this game. Very useful and very annoying. Yeah, grenades are usually pretty annoying. Comendo Sombra. Bat.
That much security.
No, I
it had to
stopped
be
playing a little after this. This is the second
Since I
time
was
I've
in the
streamed this
neighborhood,
section,
I
because
figured you wouldn't mind if I
first time I
dropped
played
in
it, I got
and
encoding overloads like every 20
hospitality.
seconds. Jeez, you got to the max level in multiplayer?
wasn't like
That's
you
crazy.
wasn't
I heard the multiplayer was really, really fun. I've only ever played Max Payne on PC. I tried to play Max Payne 1 on PS2, and then I remembered that I don't like console shooters that much. Especially a console shooter like Max Payne. What's up with him? Oh, there he goes. Oh, he ragdolled like that. 3/5 to max level. I didn't even know the multiplayer for this game was still alive. There's like so many Rockstar games now. I just assumed everyone moved on to other ones. Crap. Come on. There we go. Oh. A whopping 4 bullets. All right. It's alive on consoles, not much on PC, but you can usually find the game if you search for large team deathmatch. Huh. That's cool. Man, I haven't played a third-person shooter online since like Gears of War 2. Played a lot of first-person shooters online, but third-person shooters are not as prevalent as they used to be.
I had to hope the king was in his castle.
And what do you know?
As I approached
king
the
is in
spot,
there.
I could hear raised voices. Then I saw that Marcello had turned up with a suitcase full of money along with Fabiano's sister, Giovanna. I only understood a little, but things were not going well. I wasn't expecting quite so many armed goons, but there was no backing out now. I would just have to act harder than I felt.
Put the guns down! Let the girls go. No one needs to die, asshole. Tomar no cu, seu gringo de merda. Vou matar. Don't you kill her! Don't you? Okay.
Dude's a douche. You don't like FPS as much as third-person shooters? I love first-person shooters. I think third-person is good for like
Here I was again,
a lot like other kinds of games.
Around me, standing over another dead girl I had been trying to protect.
Like Monster Hunter. I love Monster Hunter. What else is a good third-person game? Bloodborne, Dark Souls, all those. Oof.
By now, she had been dead longer than I knew her. I still hadn't really forgiven myself for the Mona business, but I knew that was just grief. The insanity that comes with losing the life you had built. Michelle, I missed her with every part of my being. I hated the world for not killing me with her, and I hated myself for allowing this to happen to her and our little girl. But I knew I had to leave town.
Excuse me. Max Payne?
Somehow, I didn't think he was about to tell me I'd won the lottery.
Why is it cut short? Oh, Uncharted. That's right. I totally forgot about Uncharted. I really like Uncharted.
Down the hill, and I had to catch up to him.
That's a third-person shooter I played online. There you go, Uncharted. That Uncharted 4. That's the most recent one I've played. I really liked Uncharted 4. I think Uncharted is like a really... That's like a super good third-person shooter, especially online, because of how movement is. The movement isn't really fit for a first-person game, so I think it being a third-person game is perfect. That's a game I definitely prefer in third person.
If anything happened to Passos, it would be my responsibility.
Bam!
I knew I shouldn't have gone there, and that Passos might have to pay the price for my sentimentality.
Sorry, I just had to say goodbye.
You okay?
I will be once we get out of here. I get the feeling those weren't the only guys DeMarco sent after us.
Got that feeling too.
I love this slow motion shit. Oh, look at how sad he looks.
I started to wonder if my luck was about to run out when I realized it had a long time ago. That's why I was here.
There he is! The money's mine!
The money's mine!
Anything left to identify the bodies with.
You good? Yeah, I'm okay.
Get out of here, man! I don't respond well to being broken bitch!
Oh, there he is. Bam. Eh. Quantum Break has slow motion with time abilities in that, but it's not used as much as Max Payne. Oh. It seems like there's a lot of other like time manipulation stuff in that game too, isn't there? I don't know. I haven't played it, and I haven't even seen that much of the game actually. I also heard that you can find the grave of Detective Winterson or something. I don't know. I read something. I don't even know if it's true, but if it is, I want to find it. Because I'm still very confused as to why Max is so sad after Max Payne 2. I wouldn't be able to observe it anyways. Nope. There we go. Just kick that body over, it's fine. Jesus. Sure, I'll use this dumb thing. Suck lead, asshole. Go get him. This thing sucks. I just killed myself with it. Holy shit, I'm bad at this game. The arc on the grenade launcher is stupid. Yeah, it felt pretty damn stupid. The weapon specific aiming? Weapon specific aiming?
Kill the moron!
Ooh, there we go. What's weapon? Is it? Or do you mean weapon specific?
Let's move.
Is the weapon specific aiming like a different reticule for each weapon? Settings, gameplay, reticle, weapon specific. Yeah. I like dots. Dots are better.
Through the gate. Hey, come on. Hey, wake up. Let's go.
There he is. Hey, how you doing? You heard about the thing? $100,000.
I like dots in every game. I prefer green dot. Green dot's
Troops
the
had
most
arrived.
optimal.
Either DeMarco had thrown an army at this job, or he'd put a high enough bounty on our heads to attract every contract-buying scumbag on the eastern seaboard.
Yeah, but how are we gonna know who whacked him? Huh?
I got hollow points. Yeah, look. We all got hollow points. Look, we'll split the bounty nice and even. All right? Fair. That's all. I look like a fucking socialist to you, fool. An aid worker. We'll work it out together. Okay? Look, cuz, how long we been doing this?
I'm not giving no handouts.
Not asking for a handout, right?
I'm not giving no handouts.
Whatever you say.
There he is!
Bam!
Just look, just
Joe,
look.
Joe!
Oh! Cover me, will ya?
Is that all of them?
Somebody cap this motherfucker! All right, boys,
It's Payne! Whack him!
Passos had put some distance between himself and the goons.
Oh,
I
see,
bent
when
to
guns
follow.
are perfectly accurate, you don't need bullet spread. That's the glory.
I think it's the hit. That Max Payne. The other guy might be here as well. Where you at?
This ain't how it's meant to go down.
Over by that circular thing. The hit. It's like Latino or something.
Where did he go? And guns in this game are very much so perfectly accurate. If they're not perfectly accurate, they're pretty damn close. I'm taking a lot of hits. Pew pew!
They didn't have much of a reason to keep Passos alive, whoever they thought he was.
Really? Well, I mean, I only shoot one bullet at once with assault rifles and SMGs, so they're still pretty damn accurate. That's also coming from Max Payne 1 and 2, where no gun is accurate at all, in the slightest. I can't tell because they shoot perfectly for me. But I mean, you can always just like assume that bullet spread increases as you shoot a gun. So like burst firing is always going to be optimal. You always want to be focused right on a target, so a dot's like what you want.
Man, just be cool, okay? Be cool. Don't tell me to be cool. You Max Payne? Who? Very fucking funny.
Whatever.
You're Max Payne. I thought he was fucking Max Payne.
Confusing, huh?
Hey, you make one more move, and this guy, whoever the fuck he is gonna get fucking dead. Look, man, give yourself up, and DeMarco might have a change of conscience, huh? Might grant you one last reprievement. Ain't no reprievement gonna be found otherwise.
I don't even know who he is.
You think I'm playing around here?
You think I'm playing around here? Well, yeah, I can't tell the accuracy differences because all the guns shoot right where I want them to. Uh-oh. Even with the dot. Like here, I'll use an SMG. If I could find another enemy. And then not die. Because I guarantee you just using the dot reticle doesn't make guns more accurate. Oh. I'm gonna fuck you up. I shot his gun. That was.
Thanks, man. I owe you.
Oh. Oh God. Wah wah. That was a rough one. And encoding overload and I dropped some frames. I got double fucked. Where am I supposed to go? That gate was locked. Definitely not that way. It's because game's loading next area. That's why I couldn't go through. That's stupid. This game's not very greatly optimized. But hey, at least it runs at a pretty damn decent frame rate.
Holy shit! What the hell is going on here?
Don't worry about it. Just get out of here, okay?
Sounds like a fucking war is going on.
Calm down.
Some poor bastard, quite literally, on the graveyard shift. Must have been wondering why there were suddenly more bodies above ground than below.
Oh.
Sniper! Shit!
All I can hope for is that he didn't even hear the shot that killed him.
You know, if that sniper was smart, he would have not shot that guy.
Up in the tower.
This is the only way through.
If I lay down cover, can you move up on him?
That's anyone's guess.
Get back behind there, man! More of them! They're rushing you!
I'm moving. Cover me. I can cover you while you move in.
Get behind that girl!
Oh!
Sure. Right up to the moment my head gets blown off.
The CPU, the GPU usage is pretty damn well optimized. The CPU usage, however, is not. Oh. Because the whole reason I'm getting encoding overloads is because my CPU is being used so much. Gonna give me some cover, Passos? To the left. Fine. Okay, that's not what he meant. Or I could just like... Well, you're also not streaming. Left, right, left. Left. This game will run just fine if I'm not streaming, but streaming and encoding takes up a decent amount of CPU usage, and then playing the video game also uses CPU usage. Where does it want me to go? I remember this happening to me the first time I played this. It's the Radeon some 8850 or something. It's the 8-core processor. I get bottlenecked by my whatchamacallit anyways, my graphic, or my CPU bottlenecks my graphics card. This thing? Oh, that's right, I'm just supposed to shoot him. Well, it's not a bad CPU by any means.
We'd come in here to hide, not very successfully as things turned out.
Freeze!
As opposed to what? Disco dance?
Shut the fuck up, half-caste. Turn around. Turn around.
8 half gigahertz cores.
Move!
Also, lots of games can't even utilize 8 cores.
That way, you fucking jokers. Move.
Especially older games. Older games have problems utilizing 8 cores just because they weren't optimized for it.
Hey, take it easy.
You killed my son. You killed my fucking son. My boy. My only son.
Listen, I'm sorry.
Fuck you!
Sorry for your loss. But your son was killed in gun battle. A battle he started.
Shut your fucking mouth! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Fuck you! You killed my son! You fucking spick!
Yeah, old AMD processors were always pretty mediocre.
No!
I have to admit, I almost felt bad for the guy.
That's why they shoved so many
Sure,
cores
he'd lived a
into their
bad
fucking
life,
CPUs
but
because they
I, of all
couldn't make
people,
a
knew that living with this grief would be
individual
painful
good
enough for any
cores,
sins.
so they started just shoving as many
Still,
cores
perhaps
as they
not
could
so
into their
bad that I
fucking
was prepared to
CPUs.
dig my own grave and let these goombas kill me without even getting some dirt on their hands.
Your body ain't gonna bury itself. Dig, motherfucker!
I didn't want to tell the guy there were 45 other bodies in the cemetery that weren't receiving their Christian rites. I figured the Gravedigger Act would buy us some time.
I really like this
I'm
segment.
just watching you.
What?
Are you going? Die!
Where are you going? Die. Passos is an angry man.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Alright, follow me.
Oh shit, there I go.
Vinny Gognitti. I didn't think there was enough of him left to fill a grave. Poor son of a bitch. His antics had brought the once great house of Punchinello to its knees, and they were still struggling to stand up.
That's cool. I'm actually pretty surprised they were able to find enough of Vinny Gognitti to put in a grave too. And overheats very quickly without a good cooler. Got most quad-core Intel processors now, which are a lot more efficient. Get out before it. Well, I'm not saying that Intel couldn't outperform AMD. Until recently, Intel always outperformed AMD very easily. AMD was never a very good CPU company until Horizons. But now Intel had that huge memory leak. Intel's having all sorts of problems at the moment. AMD invented the 64-bit CPU. I don't keep up with CPUs. I don't keep up with CPUs at all. The extent of my knowledge is that the Zens are radical and that I want one. Also, my CPU never overheats. But I also have a good cooler.
Morgue. How appropriate.
What? Pills, pills, pills. Oh my god, more encoding overloads? Really?
Something for the cold.
See, AMD invented, or Intel had their own 64-bit CPY, but they failed miserably. I'm guessing that's supposed to be CPU. Because no 32-bit systems or programs could run on it, so they used AMD's design. That sounds about right.
Hey, psst, this way.
Psst, hey, psst, psst, hey,
there.
Up here.
Go on, go, go, go.
You go first.
All right, gentlemen, thank you.
You're already bleeding out the head. What's a couple more bullets?
At least the coroner won't have to go far to go to work.
Like I said, Passo's always had a good sense of humor.
We gotta find a phone. I got a connection in Queens who can help us.
All right.
Spread out and clear every room before you move on. We don't want to miss these damn fools.
Our SOS was gonna have to wait.
I remember this being like the most difficult part of my old school run. I'm pretty sure I already fucked it too.
Come here. I want to tell you something.
Can't move here, Max! You gotta get out there and take him out! Shit. Come on, man, get up there, take him out! He's good on the 8th!
Oh, piano.
This was the place, if not the time, to play my dirge. It didn't come out right, but I wasn't in much of a state to do anything, apart from kill people.
I found the last two chapters of the game really easy
for in any circumstance.
when I played through on old school, because I mean if you just like lay down behind some bars, you're free to take out every enemy. Oh, and there I go. There's like one really dumb trick to the last two chapters that make them like obscenely easy.
Can't move here, Max! You gotta get up there and take him out!
Blat, blat, blat.
This was the place, if not the time, to play my dirge. It didn't come out right, but I wasn't in much of a state to do
It's
anything.
so bad, he plays it so bad.
Kill people. Maybe that's the only thing I'm good for in any circumstance.
Ah!
Okay, find that phone. Make a call.
Yeah, he plays the piano super well. As you find pianos in the game. He never plays it good in the first 2 Max Payne games. It's really funny.
I think we'll be all right.
Yeah, at least for a little while.
Let me just call somebody, get a little help, and we'll get out of here. Hey, it's me. Look, we really need to get out of New Jersey. Yeah, things are heating up. We got like half the New Jersey mob after us. And a cemetery in Hoboken.
Here I was again, halfway down the world, and still looking at the bodies of women I was supposed to protect. Only difference now is, I didn't understand the language.
I love Captain Baseball Bat Boy.
Vai pra lá. Tranquilo, pode ficar tranquilo. Fica nessa parede.
Vincent Gognitti loved Captain Baseball Bat Boy too, but look what happened to him. He exploded because he was wearing a Captain Baseball Bat Boy outfit.
Fucking language?
Seu gringo de merda, cala a boca, seu gringo.
That's right, I may be a moron, but here's the thing. I ain't quite as dumb as I seem. It was time to get out of there. Seemed like someone had decided to carry out some impromptu justice on the street life below. I'd failed Rodrigo and I'd failed Fabiana.
Captain Baseball Bat and Bicycle Helmet Girl.
I'd been given enough chances to make this right, and again I'd blown it. Perhaps this was my punishment from the fates. Keep reliving the same mistakes for all eternity.
I've only seen 1 episode in this game, and it's when he gets turned into an old man, and I need conclusion. I need conclusion on Captain Baseball Bat Boy. I need to know what happens. Oh. It looked like he was trying to point a gun at me, but didn't have a gun.
My body ached and my eyes burned. I needed something to straighten me out. It was a goddamn war zone. I had to assume Giovanna and Marcelo were out there somewhere. Maybe I still had a chance to get somebody in that family through the day in one piece.
Is in the bus chapter? I have no idea. I don't remember ever finding the other episodes. Jesus.
The place was swarming with cops. They weren't there for me, as far as I could tell. And I'd blundered my way into enough clusterfucks for one day. If these fools could buy me some time, I might have a chance to get to Marcelo and Giovanna before somebody put a bullet in their heads too.
Man, Max is in the worst situations all the time. Homie doesn't get no help. There's a flat screen TV in one of the offices in the bus chapter, which follows on from the last one, which is how he escapes and stops being an old man. Alright. I'll have to look for it. Flat screen TV in the bus chapter. I know what chapter you're talking about too, so I'll be able to keep an eye out for it. Because I've been watching whatever TVs I find.
Giovanna and Marcelo were still alive, but I didn't hold out much hope they'd stay that way for long. I'd already lost the ransom money, got the hostage killed, and I was only just getting started. This was turning into another fine example of private security work.
Max is the best bodyguard you could ask for. Uh-oh. Shouldn't have done that. Oh well, I didn't... Bah. I'm merciless. I'll kill all these people. They all tried to shoot at me. Can't trust anyone. Not even yourself.
I'd heard about these raids. Rena-thugs in body armor sending a message to the poor that the cops are still in charge. When they hit the favelas, they came in hard and fast. Anyone was fair game, as I was about to find out.
Who's yelling? We're good. We're cool. That was the sickest thing. Just Tony Hawk that shit. Grind down the stairs with your own body. Radical. Alright. DED. I love the slowdown effects in this game. Much better than the old Max Payne. Like, in terms of gameplay, this game is an astronomical improvement.
55. I'd seen that number before. Were these the same bloodthirsty motherfuckers that showed up after the shootout at the party? The odds of me getting out of there alive, let alone Giovanna and Marcello, were narrowing with every passing second.
Ugh. Can I roll? There we go. Alright, let's see what's on TV. Dr. Arthur Fisher? Oh no. Oh god.
Faça-me uma visita. Dr. Arthur Fisher, cirurgião plástico e procedimentos.
I absolutely love the TV in this game. Noticias, Transito, Esporte, SPBC. I can't understand it.
O presidente da empresa, Rodrigo Branco, irmão mais velho do candidato a prefeito Vitor Branco, foi morto durante o ataque. Ainda não se tem certeza se o crime tem alguma ligação.
Oh, they're talking about all the... No, Fabiana is fucking dead. I can tell you that right now.
Na semana passada em clube noturno. A senhora Branco ainda não foi encontrada. A polícia está buscando mais informações a respeito deste homem, cuja imagem foi capturada pelas câmeras.
They use the face.
Oh, Jesus. Look at that.
They use the face. Why did they use the face? He doesn't even look like that anymore. Isn't that the soda Max was drinking earlier? Holy shit. That makes me so happy.
I had to get that image of Fabiana out of my head.
Oh man, that was... I can't stop smiling after that. That was so funny. He has a bullet in his fucking eye.
This wasn't such a good spot to enjoy the view.
I am so happy they used that stupid fucking face. The face of Payne. Oh shit. Didn't I just shoot that guy? Oh, I wanted to slow it down. Here we go, Max. Mondays, am I right, fellas?
Fucking great.
Fucking great.
I was still alive, and still not all that happy about it. Why did the easy way out never come? Maybe I thought I didn't deserve it.
Keep moving.
Você tá me tirando, pô? Alguma coisa, seu filho da puta!
That guy with the helmet didn't even fucking react to being shot in the helmet.
Man, I was guessing these guys didn't spend their spare time studying the Geneva Convention.
That's not a very appropriate joke, Max.
Jesus Christ, these bastards weren't playing games.
Oh, jeez.
These were the same paramilitary cops I had seen executing fools after the failed kidnapping at the party. Nasty business. If these were the guys De Silva was worried about, maybe he had a point. Yes, this was definitely them. Jesus Christ, these bastards made the NYPD look like the Hare Krishnas.
I don't know what the Hare Krishnas are. That joke misses me. I should look up what they are. I'm looking for the stupid golden guns. I don't know why. I don't even like them. Hey!
I couldn't make much sense of what I was seeing, but I had the feeling it wasn't that strange for anyone else.
That's fucked. That's so depressing.
I had no option but to take the scenic route. These charmers weren't there to make a couple of arrests. They were bussing them out by the dozen. But who was I to cast judgment on proper police procedure and justifiable use of force?
Max is not a great cop. Little aggressive. Oh, that's right, I don't have my gun anymore. This should do. Oh. Oh. I was like really reliant on that on that assault rifle that I just got back. I want to check out the house. Never mind. I don't want to check out the house, I guess. Ooh. I love those. Oh god, I'm sorry. Sorry, another encoding overload. I mean, that's only like the 4th one over 2 hours, so I guess it's not that bad. It's a lot better than it was before. Which is why I restreamed that whole not the first two chapters, but why the whole first hour of this stream happened.
It seemed like as good a place as any to lie low and get my bearings. Problem was, some other fine gentleman had the same idea.
Jesus.
I'd gone from out of luck to unarmed and shit out of luck. Another reminder, not that I needed one, that any low point can always go lower, as my new friends were about to find out.
Fucking bodied.
It was Sao Paulo's finest, and a busload of lucky winners they'd picked out earlier.
Max, stop being so damn nosy.
I decided I might as well follow them. I was lost, and they were going somewhere. And it was the closest I was going to get to a plan. Where were they taking them? Did they have Marcelo and Giovanna? Was this just an average favela raid or something more? When all you're left with is questions, I guess your only option is to go with your gut. And my gut was telling me that band of merry men would lead me to some answers. Answers I'd soon wish I'd never received. What was going on here? They looked like the same paramilitaries from the stadium in office attacks. Something felt wrong. In fact, everything felt wrong. Anytime those guys decided to join the party, you could be sure it wasn't gonna end in a piñata and a slice of cake. What the fuck was this? The vigilantes doing an exchange with the death squad cops? Were they buying people? What the hell for? None of this made too much sense. These two were serious operatives. One was a band of hired killers and the other supposed to keep the peace. Yet they were doing deals. Now I had to find Giovanna and Marcelo. Without a better plan, I thought I better follow this bastard.
That's right, I forgot how fucking crazy this game gets.
Não faça isso não! Vamos acabar com essa porra! Cala a boca, sua puta! Vem pra cá!
Here was Giovanna and Marcelo. What the hell were they about to do to him?
Marcelo!
That's so fucking ridiculous.
Filho da puta! Você tá fugido, gringo!
You bastard.
I heard this is super brutal, so I want to see it. Oh, that's not that bad. Damn. Oh shit.
Giovanna! It's gonna be okay. No. You don't want to do that. Come on.
Someone told me that that was way more brutal than it actually is. It's really not that bad.
Why
did they do that to Marcelo?
It's a legendary gang way of killing people.
These are no ordinary street gang.
I guess they want people to think they are. With this, they can justify the killings of today and the people they took.
Shh. Quem fez isso? Foi o americano. Foi? Foi?
He's blaming you for the death of his friend.
Porra de americano. Cusão morre, porra. Caralho. Contra ele. Mata ele. Pode deixar, eu mato.
You know, sleeping in the bushes like a couple feet over would be such a better idea.
After a couple of hours of lying in shit, you learn to appreciate what you've got. And right now, all we had was each other. I was a wreck, and Giovanna, well, I knew what she'd seen no amount of drugs or therapy could erase. That kind of pain follows you around forever. The constant shadow of a wasted life. The poor girl had been through enough. We had to find a way out of there.
Chapter X. It's drive or shoot, sister. I remember this chapter.
I didn't know if this was a good place to hide or not. When half the local police force and a crew of paramilitary psychopaths want to send you upstairs, I reasoned the crowd was as good a place as any. At least when we got shot. Maybe some kind soul would take a video and put it on the internet.
Let's go. I just saw a couple looking at me.
All right.
Pasto said there's a good place to hide in the back.
Just try to stay calm. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. You okay?
Yeah.
Let's go.
I guess this is it.
No, keep going. That's a girl.
That's a girl. Yes, that is a girl, Max. Very good.
Come on. This way.
Man, I'm just going on a stream of encoding overload. My computer CPU really doesn't like cutscenes.
Just try to stay calm, right? I know this is fucked up.
I'm pretty calm. I'm also pregnant.
You better be shitting.
Me and Raul, Pastos you call him. We just want to live somewhere, away from this shit.
I understand. I wanted that too, a long time ago.
What happened?
Just didn't work out that way.
Sorry to hear that.
Maybe things will be different. For you two, I mean. Passos is a lucky guy. Shh.
Já, chefe.
I don't think these guys are here for your baby shower.
Fucking Max.
Stay out of sight. Disperse e procure por toda parte. Temos que achar a menina e o americano também.
Tá bom.
Ok, chefe.
Bat, bat, bat.
Você tem a mínima ideia de onde a gente é?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Filho da puta!
Whew. Screams.
We have to get out of here!
Listen to me, it's gonna be okay. Just calm down, I said.
Calm down? Are you out of your mind?
Vamos ver esse filho da puta! Vamos pegar eles, lá!
They're going to kill us!
Giovanna, just wait there. I'll just be here soon.
There is he going to be as soon if we stay here? We have to move.
Giovanni, get down!
Oh, I missed!
Fucking dumbass! Oh, he's falling off the roof. I didn't even need to put another. Whoa!
Oh, thank God!
You okay?
Yeah.
Here, quick. Climb under here. And open the gate from the other side. Quick! Stay right here while I check it out. Make sure you stay out of sight.
I can't do this!
She's so loud. Okay, okay, okay. I'm covered. Jump! Whew.
Short of riding in on a parade float, we couldn't have made our arrival more obvious. We had to hide someplace out of the open.
She's still way over there. Oh, I'm busy looking at stuff.
Day 2 of sobriety was going about as well as day 1. An army of paramilitaries and only my face made the front page. More publicity I didn't need.
I wish it was the face again. They should have just put the old Max Payne 1 model in there. That would have killed me.
Oh my God, Max!
Come on.
What's going on? What's going on?
I don't know, but we gotta get the hell out of here. Let's go.
We're not going to make it, are we?
We'll be fine. We just gotta lay low till Passos gets here. This wasn't looking good. What the hell were Giovanna and Marcello thinking going in there by themselves? Guess their plan was no more idiotic than mine, and I couldn't really fault them for losing faith in the Broncos security detail. Let me just check this. We need to get out of the open. A barely recovering alcoholic and an unarmed pregnant woman. We were hardly a SEAL team. I put our life expectancy at 5 minutes.
Hey,
if we were lucky.
if you can lift me up there, I'll see if I can lower it down.
All right.
That's all he has to say.
You got it? Giovanna was a brave girl. She wasn't giving up. And I guess that meant neither could I.
Max shirt. His wife beater is fucking disgusting.
Stay close and keep quiet.
It's so gross. It's yellow on the front.
God damn it.
Na sacada!
Oh, no, get down!
Pelo amor de Deus!
Mete fogo nele!
Boom! Jesus, those eye shots are fucking brutal.
What now? There's no way down!
Hold on! Can you get through to that next room?
Yes, I think so.
He's tracking
Well, that may be our
blood
best
all
bet.
over.
Come on, I'll meet you there.
Are you sure?
Yeah, don't worry. I'll find a way through. Just stay quiet and keep down.
There had to be an easier way out of there than the way I came in.
Hey, exactly what I was looking for. Oh, it's making me walk to the button.
I was getting good at this.
What am I, the button presser? Yeah, because you're so good at it. That's so good.
Max! Max! I can't see a way down here either!
There has to be something.
Castles does have a really good sense of humor. Oh shit. I am just getting rattled right now. Nice.
Tá lá, menina! Vem!
Ah! Max, there's still more up here!
Oh shit. I was too busy fucking with the dumb platform.
Are you okay?
I think so. There must be a way to drop those stairs down.
Wait a second. I'm going to try something.
Good.
I'm looking for more gold weapon parts. I don't know why. What are you shooting at? I'm shooting at whatever I want. Leave me alone. No pills?
It's you and a
There we go.
pregnant woman against an army of mercenaries. You take what you can get.
Come on. Let's get the hell away from here. One, it's okay. I'm right behind you.
That must be the flat screen TV. Hey! Yeah, I don't think I've ever watched this.
As aventuras do
Why is it in Spanish?
Episódio 204. Nosso herói idoso encontrou o esconderijo do Saci, onde ele mantém sua namorada, Bicycle Helmet Girl, como refém.
Ela não é minha namorada.
Me ajuda, me ajuda! Me ajuda, Captain Baseball Bad Boy! Mesmo sendo um velho rabugento que ainda usa roupas de jovem.
Mas quase ele não consegue.
It's also
levantar o
not
taco. Quando de repente
Spanish,
ele
it's
tem uma ideia brilhante.
Portuguese or something.
Demais pra usar esse taco. Tá na hora de trocar por algo que um velho usaria.
A golf club?
Bad Boy sacou seu melhor taco de golfe.
Rip. He's just gone? Why? Instant replay? Why?
Eu ganhei, filha da puta.
Eu te amo, Captain Baseball Bad Boy!
I think you just called him a bitch.
Assista ao próximo episódio para ver as incríveis aventuras do Captain Baseball Bad Boy.
Why is it in Spanish?
With little hope that things will improve in the next 18 months.
A report by human rights organizations documents evidence that up to 200 residents...
I must be losing.
I must be losing it.
There's someone down there. You think it's them?
O Neves devia ter me escutado no estádio.
Oh, the fucking pipe is in my way. Are you fucking with me?
Why are they doing this, Max? This is so fucked up!
Our day had started with us hiding in filth, and got progressively worse. My luck was running true to form. Or rather, I was running true to form.
Yes, you are, Max. Ah. I swap pills.
What are we waiting for?
Hey, golden gun part. No cell phones on the bus. Salida. That's what I need.
Should we wait here for Bassos?
No, it's not safe enough. Come on.
Well, that was a fun encoding overload.
Damn it.
The cutscenes really don't agree with my computer.
Max!
Quiet!
You're the one breaking in.
No, you're the one breaking in. Leg up.
He's all damn. He's like, damn, I am breaking in.
Got it? Open the door.
Shh. Listen, listen.
Check it out. Stay here.
Come on, get up, Max. Whew. What a shot. I wonder if there's donuts. I wonder if there's any other episodes of Captain Baseball Bat Boy. Well, that was unfortunate, and also an encoding overload at some random ass time. Sorry about that again. It just keeps happening. I don't know what to do about the encoding overloads at this point.
I'm going to wait here. It's not safe.
I really want it to just... I mean, I know I can, but there's no enemies.
Check that it's clear, Max.
Is that the only one? Only one in that room. A lot of golden gun parts just like crammed in very close vicinity.
Bastos could have arrived already. We've got to get out of this place.
Acabou os esconde, sua putinha de merda! Minha condolência pra sua família!
Oh God, right on top of her.
Here, I'm here. It's okay. Shit. Come here, this way. Ever driven a bus before?
Of course I haven't.
Ever shot anybody?
No.
Well, it's drive or shoot, sister. And right now, I reckon I'll be better at the shooting. Come on, you can do this. All right, now listen to me. When I give you the word, I want you to slam it into gear, full on the gas. Drive us the hell out of here.
What?
Just drive the fucking thing straight and keep on going. Relax. You can do this. Ready? Go.
How did they even start the bus?
I can't control this thing!
You're doing fine!
Oh my God!
Try to stay calm!
Oh, that's an encoding overload.
Keep going!
I don't know what I'm doing!
Just keep your foot on the gas!
I'm sorry about that again.
Cuidado! Watch out!
Careful! Try to keep us straight!
Hurry! Meu Deus! Oh no! Ah! Max!
Yeah, I see it.
Oh my God!
I thought it was gonna want me to shoot the RPG or the rocket more correctly speaking.
Just drive! Hold on!
Man, Max holds her back as hard as he can there.
We're okay. We're okay. You good?
Yes.
That's a handy piece of driving. We gotta get out of here. Quick. Son of a bitch. Quick. Come on. Giovanna, go. I need you to get up to the roof of this building and get the Passos. Tell them to wait for me. Now go. Jump. Go.
All alone again. First day on the job. Have to go kill some white guy that's been shooting up everyone. Throw a grenade. It gets shot out of my hand. Jesus.
I was just about to run to the roof when my savior and friend, the man whose unborn child I had just killed for, decided to leave without me.
Boy, Max! Get in! Quick!
Oh. It's a ghost! Max, no!
I can't believe
What the fuck is
bastard
happening?
just flew off on me. After everything we've been through, I saved his girlfriend's life.
Who? Raul Passos?
Yeah, Raul Passos.
I don't know. I thought you guys were very close.
We were.
Well, you know what? I did a background check.
Jesus.
I mean, I thought the two of you worked for Rodrigo Branco.
Yeah, so?
So? Did you get paid by Victor?
Victor, no.
Well, Raul Passos did. 6 times. Dating back to a few months before you turned up. He even paid for a ticket for him to go to New York.
Why?
I don't know, my guess is to meet you.
But why?
I don't know, maybe he liked you. Maybe he thought you needed a break.
That's funny.
I don't know, maybe he wanted some dumb gringo to come down here to shoot things up and maybe to take the watch for Rodrigo when he got shot.
I don't believe that.
Why? Because you're not a dumb gringo? Or because you are?
You know, I have no fucking clue anymore.
Okay. Let me ask you something.
What?
Well, what is it that you really thought that you were doing down there in Panama? Hmm? And don't tell me you're so naive as to think you were just down there guarding a woman.
I didn't know what to say. I had been so loaded in Panama, I could scarcely remember my own name. I know things had got real heavy.
Oh god. This game just is doing everything it can to get my YouTube streams copyright
My
claimed.
second job with Passos.
Hey, Max! Max! Come on!
The first had been easy. Money for banging waitresses at some fancy wedding in the Caribbean. This seemed like another easy gig. It was the middle of the day, and like any self-respecting idiot, I was half cut.
No, son, nothing like doing some good blows, some good friends on a boat.
Marcelo is such a fucking douche. Or sorry, Marcello. I hate Marcello.
It sure beats New Jersey, huh, Max?
In some ways.
Hey, come on, it's awesome!
Yeah. Everybody's drunk and tanned and listening to house music. Most of them have plastic surgery and they're all doing blow. I guess it is kind of like Jersey, huh?
That's very funny, Max. Hey, Saúde!
Oh. God, I gotta quit drinking so much. I give myself serious liver damage.
Yeah, big deal. You can always get a new one. Relax.
I hope you're not drinking on the job, gentlemen. Kidding, I hope you are. Just stay off the yayo, I don't have enough to share. I'm kidding again.
I hate this guy.
Even though we just met, I feel like we are good friends, you know? I feel like safe with you guys. Know that, like real safe.
That's great.
Yeah, and I love New York. The East Hamptons, do you know it?
Not really. I spent my honeymoon in Montauk.
Oh, where's that?
It's just down the road.
Last time I was there, I got so wasted, I nearly shit myself. I didn't know you were married.
Yeah, well, my wife passed away.
Good. No, not good. Bad.
Fucking-
Real bad. But good because now I can get you laid a lot. It is great to be single, hey? I love a woman. She's with another and she doesn't want to know it. Fuck her. I mean, could you believe that shit?
Okay.
Excuse me, I'm going to go to speak to Felipe. Felipe! You crazy crackhead, lay off the yayo, eh? Passos, walk with me.
Yeah.
What's the deal with this guy, eh? He's kind of stuck up.
He's a good guy.
Yeah, sure, tá bom, but have him smile a bit more, you know? Because life is good!
Life is good.
Where's the truck?
It's coming. Hey, soon.
Passos. I gotta go lay down.
Okay.
I gotta go lay down. I'm fucking about to blow my head off here. I hate this place, Passos. Max is about to fall. I like Max with hair a lot more than Max without hair. Just, that's all right there. He just passed out. It's just like, God damn it.
¡Encontré a uno de ellos!
This is a real. I already really like this song.
Pills. You could get whatever party favor you wanted on this vessel. I was jumping the gun with bullets left to shoot.
Oh. Alright. I can. Son of a bitch.
The dead guys looked like soldiers in one of those Central American guerrilla armies. Pirates with a manifesto. Psychos with a dream. That sort of bullshit. The room belonged to Passos, my partner in crime. Or the bed was made. I could only guess that Passos was upstairs in the thick of it, whatever it was.
Why does he have a surfboard in here? Can't surf on a
I
boat.
had a way of making any space my own.
Yes, you did, Max. You could tell this is Max's room.
This was where Marcelo was supposed to be sleeping. He'd barely come down to this deck. Passos had the name of the bar where I was drinking my life away. I should have put things together then, instead of waiting for De Silva to walk me through it real slow.
Oh, I just want pills. I mean, I guess a golden gun part's fine too. Super sport?
The radio. Maybe I could send out an SOS.
Disparos en la cubierta inferior. Vete a ver qué pasa. Asegúrate de que los burros no derrochen municiones con los tripulantes. Todos los demás siguen buscando.
It certainly wasn't the first time I'd woken up with a hangover, long after a party had turned sour.
Just bump into the door, it's fucking fine.
The need to get out of the boat's hull and onto the upper deck as soon as possible was countered by the probability of running into another hijacker. I had to move carefully.
Ooh. Did they hear? No, they didn't hear me. Oh, now they saw me though. And shot. Choo. I love this. The bullets are so detailed.
Fire was sucking oxygen from the room. I didn't care if I got shot the second I got out of there. I needed one more gulp of fresh air before I died. It was like the need for a wake-up whiskey after a 2-day bender. How to shut off the fuel feed. I shut down one engine, but it didn't make much difference.
Shut down the other engine.
There. I could breathe again. Now the boat could get back to smelling like suntan oil, stale margaritas, and greed.
All great, delicious smells. Jesus.
So this was the famous Panama Canal. We could have gone to the moon while I was passed out and I wouldn't have noticed.
Wow.
While I'd been dead to the world, some of my shipmates were just plain dead. Where had they taken them?
Oh! I hope I don't fly off the ledge after this.
It was a different scene than the one I'd stumbled away from. Where was everyone? I still didn't know what the hell happened.
Hey, there's the good alcohol. Hey, there's a golden gun part. Can't just jump through there? No? Okay.
I didn't like to think what was behind the door.
Then don't.
Daphne's ship was always stocked.
Oh, jeez. I guess I can't watch TV here.
The guys up ahead weren't dealing with passengers like the rest of them. Maybe I should have realized then that this was no ordinary kidnap job. Something on the boat had attracted the sharks.
Here I am! Ooh. Cigars.
After I got out of New Jersey, things had flared up again between the Punchinellos and the DeMarcos. Didn't look like things would die down anytime soon. I was gonna have to stay away from the only place I'd ever known.
That's so sad.
Whatever they were looking for appeared to be gone.
Ooh.
Daphne Bernstein, a recent divorcee making the most of her considerable settlement, and Marcella was making the most of her. I don't want to think about it.
I don't want to think about it.
Puta, aquí no hay nada. Miguel, vení para acá.
Whew. That was
there
lucky.
Was something firing these guys other than good old-fashioned socialist zeal. What were they looking for? It didn't make sense. Why would they leave the jewels and rip open the walls? It didn't occur to me just what the other cargo on board could be.
Man, where are all the pills? There's one.
The pirates wouldn't get everything.
I think I already checked in the this bathroom, yeah? Yeah. I got so lucky that I reloaded before that guy shot at me. You know, this thing says first aid, but I can't go in it. Ooh. Oh shit. Then a good old encoding overload to go with my failures.
I was on a ghost ship in a ghost canal. The whole thing creeped me the hell out.
Can I examine this laptop? No. Come on, where are the pills at though?
They didn't help with my sea legs, but they sure as shit felt good.
Oh! It's all of them on this side of the boat. There's another piano that I can play. 2 pills.
Coke, pills. You could get whatever party favor you
A
wanted on this
flip-flop.
vessel. And the band played on.
He's like, ah, fuck it.
¡Está abierto!
No! I just got such a bad encoding overload. Holy shit, it's really bad. Man, that sucked. Oh, no, but I'd rather have that.
¿Puedes hablar? Dígame algo.
Oh.
Te mato.
I didn't know this was a shotgun. I'm not too fond of shotguns. Although in the previous Max Payne games, they were probably the best weapons. Son of a bitch. Alright, so I think that's where I'm gonna end this stream for today, because my computer's I'm getting a lot of encoding overloads, and I'm assuming it's because I've been playing too long, so my computer is tired, because it gets tired. But that was Max Payne 3. I am loving this game, and I'll also be streaming again in about 2 hours. I'll be playing Human Fall Flat, so make sure to come by for that. But for now, the stream's over, so thanks for watching. This has been Max Payne 3. If you like the stream, follow me on Twitter at YellowSwerve. I post there whenever I'm going live, so you can always know when I'm streaming. And then watch live at twitch.tv/YellowSwerve. And if you ever miss any of the streams on my Twitch channel, right below the channel where all the panels are, you can find my YouTube channel where I upload all the streams. So thanks for watching. It was a pleasure playing this again. I really love this game a lot. I don't know which one I like the most though out of the 3 still. I really like all 3 games for different reasons. So I'm not sure which one I like the most, but that's been Max Payne 3. Thanks for coming by. I hope to see you next time, and I'll see you then. Later.